This guy's been doing a lot of celebrating this month.
That's right,
Yeah.
of course. Seth just helped SNL mark its 40th anniversary. Now he's celebrating his first and special year as host of Late Night with Seth Meyers. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Good to see you.
1 year.
Yeah.
What have you learned,
You're a
Seth?
toddler.
First of all, I feel like it's getting less attention than SNL's 40th, and that hurts my feelings.
Yeah, what's that about?
Yeah, exactly. No, it's great. You know, what you learn is so great to be able to do one every day. You know, unlike SNL, which was you do one a week, and if it didn't go well, you would be heartbroken because that was the only week you'd spend with the host. Whereas here, you just keep moving forward. You don't have any time to look back.
I remember you were on the show a couple of times in the lead up to taking over the show, and you were preparing extensively. What were you prepared for? What weren't you prepared for?
I guess I wasn't prepared for how quickly it moves. And I wasn't prepared for how much I would actually enjoy interviewing people, because that was the one thing you never really do at SNL. I mean, you interview people, but it's scripted,
Well,
so
wait,
that's
you
so much
interviewed
easier.
Stefan all the
Exactly,
time.
but
What are you
I always
talking
kind of
about?
knew what he was going to say, so that makes it worlds easier. And then, yeah, I guess what I was prepared for is, you know, I had good joke writers, and I think having good joke writers was, you know, you start every night with a monologue, and I feel like we have a really good one.
You know, I read in Time magazine that you're the best listener on television.
Oh my goodness, that's
Of course, it was
very nice.
Amy Poehler, your friend, that wrote that.
Right.
Have you perfected your listening skills? Like, do you have your neutral listening face down?
The thing that I do that I want to stop doing is I say, that's great, all the time. That's how I feel. People finish talking, and that's the way, like, almost the way I transition into my next thought. I say, that's great, and I feel as though now people might not think what I'm saying, what they've said is actually as great as I'm making it sound.
Maybe that's nice.
That's nice to be a good one.
Yeah.
It's not good if somebody's just told you a tragic story.
Yeah, like, that's great, that's great. Now tell me something else. Yeah.
Can we go back a couple of weekends, Saturday Night Live,
Sure,
40th
please.
anniversary? What was it like to look out at that room and see everyone from Tom Hanks to Sarah Palin, Keith Richards? I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah, I said recently, I think the 8th row at that event was the greatest 8th row of all time. Because usually at the Oscars, you know, by the time you get back to the 8th row, you don't know anybody. But it was crazy how, and it was from all walks of life, like you mentioned. It wasn't just entertainment, it was politics, it was sports. It was, you know, people that you have never seen talking to one another. And that was at rehearsal. People would come in on Saturday, because the show was on Sunday. People come in on Saturday, do their bit, and then just stick around to watch Eddie Murphy talk to Keith Richards. Not to overhear, just to watch how those two people would interact.
That is crazy. That's great.
Yeah,
I wanted to say. You had Eddie Redmayne on the other day.
Yeah.
People have noticed that you guys kind of look alike.
Yeah, it's pretty great, right?
I'm going to tell you something, a little secret about Matt Lauer. He thinks Eddie Redmayne is the most, beautiful man he's ever laid eyes on.
He's almost inappropriately beautiful as a man. I mean, the guy's unbelievable.
And Seth?
Thank you, Matt.
That's why I immediately recognize the similarities.
I feel as though he looks, that's a young me, and Hugh Grant is where I'm going. That's sort of, I like always say to my wife, this is basically.
I think you look more like Hugh Grant than Eddie Redmayne.
I think I do too, probably. Yeah. But I'll take Eddie Redmayne. You know, look, Eddie Redmayne's white hot right now. I got to do everything I can to connect myself to that kid.
So we were talking to some people about how we should help you celebrate the first anniversary of your show, your birthday. Don't give me the insincere shaking. That's great.
It's great.
Billy Eichner, the comedian, thought that the thing we should give you, actually tweeted to celebrate, I'm giving you the Today Show dog.
Yeah, he said that to me. And then I told him I didn't think that was appropriate. But
Wrangler? You're supposed to get Wrangler?
I'm supposed to get Wrangler. Look, I love Wrangler, but Wrangler, even as a puppy, is still like 10 times the size of my dog, so that wouldn't really
What do you
work
have?
out. What's that?
What kind of dog do
we
you
have? We have a 7-pound Italian Greyhound.
7 pounds?
Yeah, 7. There she is. There's Frisbee.
It's a Frisbee.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this.
That was my picture. Was not my idea, believe it or not.
Does your show have an animal?
No, we don't have an animal show. We have writers who behave and live like animals, who have desks that look like FEMA sites.
Toxic waste.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good. Well, we didn't know what to get you.
Okay.
But 1 year is the paper anniversary.
Is paper. Yes.
So, and pardon me for sitting on it, but there's today's paper.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
that's great. A Lauer sat New York Times.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you guys so much.
You're so welcome.
$250. It's really nice.
All the news that's fit to print.
Fit to print. That's right.
Congratulations.
Seth, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
And a reminder, everybody, you can catch Late Night weeknights at 12:35, 11:35 Central Time right here on NBC. It's great.